This is Roger. Say hello, Roger. Roger's a bit shy, bless him. In the previous episode of restoring Roger, which is Auto Alex's car, link in the description, we fabricated that rear corner and that inner arch. In this video, we're going to continue on that rear corner. On the outside, we're going to get everything welded up, and then we're going to start fabrication on this bottom sill. Right, this is the rear corner, the corner. Right, so this is the section that we did in the previous episode. Now, we've only tacked it in for now. This needs fully welding in, and we also need to sort this bottom section out here as well. Now, I'm going to make one of these in this episode as well. As you can see, this is the old one. That used to go on there, and it's missing this whole section here. So this actually tucks into the corner of this, just like that, and is spot welded together. So I'm going to make a new one of these, get it tacked on, get everything sorted, and get this corner hopefully completed so we can move on to that one. Right, so made this section. It fits quite nicely, just on there. I do need to bend this in a little bit more because it is fouling this sort of corner in here. Now, I cut through this, but I need to weld this back up because I actually need to bend this in on itself with on the shrinker. So I'm going to weld that up, get the shrinker on this section here and a little bit on this as well, so I get that natural sort of curve, and it also matches this down here as well. Right, so I've got that tacked on. I'm actually really happy how that has turned out. Now we've got the nice curvature going down here. This is nice and straight, all this ties in. There's a little bit of, you know, fiddling about I need to do, but I'm happy with that. So I've obviously got to weld this inner section in and this section on, and then weld these two together. But that's all I'm gonna do for that for now, because I want to move on to this section down here and get this done. Right, so I've got all that welded in and I've primed everything. So I've even primed up here as well in this section just for added protection. Now what I'm going to concentrate on is this sill. Now this sill is actually split into two different sections. So you've got a big section here that goes just underneath this door, and then you've got this section here as well, and you can actually see the panel join there. Now this section is actually joggled, and the joggling point is there. Now a joggle is basically a step in a panel, and this panel is overlaid over that, so it gives that nice sort of flat surface. Now this panel actually extends probably 25-30 mil underneath this panel, and obviously that one's overlaid over the top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up exactly what I need, and I'm going to start fabricating this part of the sill which goes underneath this part here. But what I need to take into consideration is this jacking point which you saw me cut off earlier in the video. Now that jacking point needs a little bit of refabrication work on it, but I'm going to make the section first, and then in the next video I'm then going to go onto the jacking point and get that sorted. Right, so I've made that section and I've tacked it on literally just for demonstration purposes. I've got to take this back off because there's a curve that I need to put in this panel, because this isn't actually straight. It's got a natural bit of a curve going on, so you can actually see the curve there in the difference in the panel. Now you can see that it fits quite nicely. I do need to trim it down here because it doesn't actually extend that far, and also I need to prime protect it, and I need to do that jacking point as well, so I need to take that into consideration. But that's going to be in the next video. So that's going to be it for this video. Do check us out in the next video, where we're going to continue on this section and hopefully get all of this side, all of this side complete.